Hi guys! In this video, you can see the top 10 places to visit in Algeria. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. The largest country in the continent of Africa, Algeria has a diverse landscape and lots to offer travelers. The journey from Europe is only a short one, but the difference between the two continents is immediately noticeable and provides a sense of adventure and intrigue for tourists. Algeria has many charming cities with winding streets and stunning architecture, Mediterranean coast, lush landscapes, and Roman ruins to rival anywhere in the world. The main attraction in the country, however, is the Saharan region, where the never-ending sand and the mysterious and lively cities are enough to indulge even the most seasoned traveler's imagination. 1. Algiers. Algiers is the capital city in Algeria and has an estimated population of around 3,500,000. The city was founded by the Ottomans and is rife with history and beautiful architecture. The ancient Kasbah is a winding urban maze with streets flowing through the old town-like streams. Also worth exploring is the Dar Hassan Pacha, which was once the city's most decadent mansion. The interior of the house has been under renovation since 2005 and is unfortunately closed to the public. The city of Algiers offers visitors from the West a stark and beautiful contrast and an intriguing glimpse into the past, present, and future of Algeria. 2. Attacor. Although difficult to reach without your own transport, the Attacor Plateau, situated in the Algeria National Park, is worth any of the effort or inconvenience. The landscape is a red-brown dry landscape dotted with harsh, sheer peaks. The terrain is like something straight out of a sci-fi flick and is a sight that will stick with you for a long time. The highlight of the plateau is the Asakrim Peak. Asakrim in the Tuareg language means the end of the world, which is a fitting way to describe the view from the peak and the rugged harshness of the landscape. 3. Tamanrasset. Tamanrasset, sometimes referred to as Tam, is a modern and lively town that you will find if you travel south through Algeria towards Niger. Tam has everything you might expect from a modern town, including a number of shops, restaurants, banks, and travel amenities. The town is a great base for exploring the Algeria National Park, whilst retaining comforts of a well-equipped town. For various reasons, the town is considered unsafe to visit at present, and it is only possible to visit as part of a fully guided tour. Proof of a guided tour must be provided upon arrival in the town. Although this is currently a requirement, it is not necessarily a bad thing as it improves the safety of visitors in several fun excursions. Such a 4x4 tours are often included. 4. Oran. Oran is the second city of Algeria. It is a lively port city with heaps of character and beauty. Oran is an attraction in its own right and has historical buildings aplenty to explore, including beautiful mosques, the Kasbah, and Le Theater. The range of beautiful architecture is possibly the best of any city in Algeria. Oran is also a great place for scuba diving, sampling Algerian cuisine, and listening to lively Rai music, which has its origins in the city. Despite many positive reasons to visit the city, there are also many signs of the country's political troubles, and the amenities are visible in Oran. The city filled novelist Albert Camus with so much dread that he based his novel The Plague here. 5. Annaba. There were many geographical reasons for the Phoenicians to found Annaba that are still apparent today, and are the reason for the city's relative prosperity. The city has a natural port which handles many of the country's exports, but for travelers, the city's history and culture, especially Hippo Regius, is the main attraction. The ruins of Hippo Regius are surrounded by olive trees on one side and the sea on the other. The ruins include mosaics, bronze trophies, and ruins of villas and temples. 6. Gardea. They say you haven't seen Algeria unless you go south. Well, there is the south, more like the center, and then the real south. But Gardea is definitely one of the places to visit in Algeria. Gardea is a fortified town with white and red houses. Set in the Medzab Valley, it actually consists of 5 towns, some say 7, built almost 1,000 years ago. Each city has its own social hierarchy to ensure stability and prosperity for each citizen. The houses have an unusual design, with a window in the roof of the house to ensure sunlight throughout the day. One of the most unique places to visit in Algeria is the town of Beni Isguen, where the women, dressed entirely in white, reveal only one eye to the outside world. 7. Gemila. A real competition to Timgad, Gemila offers a completely different setting. Built as a city to house retired Roman soldiers, this Roman settlement was built around green mountains. Gemila city, formerly known as Kukul, includes a theater, historical market, temples, basilicas, and some houses. The museum here has a miniature layout of the city, so you can appreciate the design of the city before you visit. There are also some amazing mosaics here that were excavated from the ruins to protect them from further damage. 8. Fort Santa Cruz Oran. Fort Santa Cruz is one of the 3 forts in Oran, the second largest port city of Algeria. The other 2 forts are Fort de la Maun at the western end of the port and Fort St. Philip, a replacement of the old Castle of the Saints, known in Spanish as Castillo de los Santos, at the center of Oran. The 3 forts are connected by tunnels. Fort Santa Cruz was built between 1577 and 1604 by the Spaniards on the Pic d'Ador above Gulf of Oran in the Mediterranean Sea, at an elevation of above 400 meters. In 1831, the French occupied Oran and the fort. A small chapel, known as the Chapel of Santa Cruz, stands close to the fort. This chapel has been refurbished with a tower, which has a huge statue of the Virgin Mary, said to be a replica of that at Notre Dame de la Garde in Marseilles. 9. Basilique Saint Augustin in Allah. The Basilica of St. Augustine is a Roman Catholic basilica and pro-cathedral located in Annaba, Algeria. It is dedicated to St. Augustine of Hippo. The basilica is under the circumscription of the Diocese of Constantine. Construction of the basilica began in 1881 and finished on March 29, 1900, though the church was not dedicated until April 24, 1914. The statue of St. Augustine in the basilica contains one of his arm bones. It was built not far from the remains of the Basilica Paces built by St. Augustine, where he died while the city was besieged by Vandals. 10. Kria National Park Blia. Kria is a town in Algeria, located in Blida Province, Al Yacht District, in a mountainous area named Tel Atlas, near Blida. In its municipality is situated the Kria National Park, one of the smallest national parks of the country, and a ski resort. Within the national park is one of the few relict populations of the endangered primate, the Barbary macaque, Macaca sylvanus. This species of primate originally had a much wider range in northern Algeria and Morocco. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.